Scotty. Scotty.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're looking at the Backfire Zealot V, formerly known as Backfire Zealot Mini. This is a really fun little electric skateboard. It's like the Zealot has been hit with a shrink gun. They've shrunk everything. It's a really comfortable little board to ride. It is quite narrow, so just one little warning right off the bat. I'm a size 11 US, and I don't think you'd want to be much bigger. Yeah. Alright, first things, let's start at the top and talk about the deck. It is a Canadian maple core wrapped in ABS and glass fiber. So it's strong, but it also delivers a really nice amount of flex. It's really nice, like I'm 100 kilos. And it's really nice. It's not super flexy, but it's not supposed to be. It's got a really nice energetic rebound. So really happy they stuck with that particular design technology inspired from snowboards and so on. Really does feel nice, especially the shape. Really aggressively concaved heel and toe, so you can actually feel it. So when you're riding, you know exactly where your feet are, and you can utilize those to do your little sort of aggressive turns when you need to. Moving down, the trucks, they are gravity cast trucks. They're 7 inches, and they have a 50-degree base plate. Moving to the wheels, they're 96 wheels. I don't know the contact patch, I'll put it on the screen. Nice comfortable wheels, good size. Any smaller it would be a problem because of the length of the deck. 96 is their Backfire wheels, are tried and tested, very, very comfortable. Now taking a look at the electronics, this is another area where it gets shrunk down a little bit. The cells they're using are Samsung 30Q, so the 18650 cells. It is in a 10S2P configuration, and it's 6 amp hours. The ESC, it is the Backfire ESC, it's FOC, so field orientation control, or field orientated control, however you want to pronounce it. Really, really comfortable, nice simple design. It's got their older style remote with no screw or no color screen. It's got the standard little TFT, I think you call it, screen on it. Again, tried and tested, very, very reliable, USB-C charging. And the motors that the battery and the ESC are feeding are dual 750 watts. Really, really good motors, very, very capable, and they definitely hit their advertised top speed of over 40 kilometers per hour. Now, one thing I do really like, they've stuck with their manual reverse switch down the bottom there, just like TYNEE, just like Lawrence, I can't say it. I really, really appreciate a manual reverse switch. There's a lot less chance or likelihood of you double clicking while you're stopped and talking to friends, and then making an absolute pillocky yourself as you go to ride off and the board shoots out behind you. So manual reverse, really, really like it. Remote, super comfortable, you know, finger through the hole.
That's what he said.
Nice function, it is what it is. It's a standard Backfire remote that works really, really well. I've had 7 Backfire boards, I think now, and I've never, ever once had a disconnect, ever. quickly talking about the board, it does have 2 speed modes plus turbo, so in effect 3 speed modes. The turbo is unlimited or untimed. The reason I say that is, again, back in the days, Backfire had a timed turbo, so you could only use it for, I think it was 45 seconds. You can ride this thing in turbo mode now as long as you want, but just keep in mind, it will drain that battery very fast. That 6 amp hour, 48 volt I think it is, it'll drain that battery very, very fast. So I encourage you to use eco in sports as much as you can, and when you need a blast or you hit a hill, put it in turbo, but remember to turn it off. That's my one warning for this board. Don't use turbo all the time. All right, so the Backfire Zealot V, as I mentioned, really, really enjoying this board. Did not like it when I first took it out of the box. Didn't understand the point, the reason. I thought they had literally just said make it smaller, which I didn't see if there was didn't really understand if there was a market for. Now that I've ridden it, now that I'm riding it, it really has grown on me. The 50-degree trucks, the 50-degree base plate trucks, really responsive, turns really nice with those 96mm wheels. I think if the wheels were any bigger or smaller, it might run into some problems. The deck, the Canadian makeable with the ABS and the glass fiber, really strong, a little bit of flex, absorbs a lot of the shock and vibrations. This doesn't feel like you're riding a short board. Sometimes when you get a shorter board without a tail, it can get quite tiresome to ride. You get vibrations, it's just not enjoyable. That is not the case with this board. That deck really absorbs a lot of the impacts and the vibrations. The dual 750 watt motors are just a dream. Backfire choose really good motors. These 750s perform really nicely. The ESC, really nice. The turbo mode, very smooth, nice and powerful. Gets up to its advertised top speed. I think I've hit 42 point something, probably 40, let's call it 42 kilometers an hour today. Climbs hills really well. They say 30 degrees. I don't think, I certainly wouldn't get a 30 degree slope on it. I would definitely get 20, I think, and I think if you're a much lighter rider, I think it's very achievable. What else? 2 different color configurations, so you can get the white base, let me get it, nice and light, the white base with the black, or you can get the white base with like a pink, a musk pink, which again is nice to see 2 different color options there. They don't have to do 2 different SKUs or 2 different units, but they have. That is it. The LED's really awesome. I love this LEDs. I said at the very beginning, I think it's one of the coolest sort of fun, non-essential innovations we've seen come out in electric skateboards in the last 36 months, whatever. They really light up, but I really honestly believe they are a massive additional safety feature. You're riding at night, even on the streets here in the shadows, it glows and it's highly visible. If you are going somewhere and you're going on the road and you're cutting through traffic, double click, make them flash. You are much more visible than just having a set of shred lights on the front. Yeah, I think that's about it. Any comments or questions, chuck them down below. Really happy to recommend this board. Performs well, goes well, comfortable to ride, looks cool. And yeah, under $1,000 Australian. But that is the end of the video, so don't forget, skate safe, wear a helmet, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.